Hi, good morning. So I've had a few requests for hamstring stretches, and I happen to be going biking today, and so I'm going to do a nice passive dynamic stretch right now. All right, so get on your mat, sit down, knees are hip width apart, and lay down. Right now, when you lay down though, engage your core and tuck your pelvis and just really start immediately engaging your abs. Okay, very nice. Like, why not take every opportunity to engage your abs? So notice there's no gap in my lower back, right? I'm not tilting my pelvis, I'm actually tucking. And I want you to maintain that connection the whole time. Maisie's visiting me today. I want you to maintain that connection the whole time, okay? So lay down now, walk your right foot all the way in, the heel to the butt, and bring your left knee up so it's over your left hip. Breathe in and breathe out, and I want you to come to extension of your left leg, full extension. So you're pushing the back of the knee to the wall behind you, and you would be stepping your foot up into the ceiling, pushing the ceiling away from you as if it was being weighted down. All right, now you can reach around behind your knee and hold on and bend. 1,002 and extend. 1,002. Now breathe in on the release and breathe out on the exertion. We're going to do 10 of these. We come up and we hold it 1,002, and then we come back down for 1,002. Now if you're having difficulty with that, you can lower your knee and do the same thing to where you can get full extension. A lot of the times I see guys like this and they think like that's okay, I'm getting there, but it's not. Go to where you can teach your muscle to move beyond its range. All right, nice. Now, if you feel like you need more of a stretch, extend the stationary leg, that's my right leg, quad set, flex the foot, and then you can bring the left leg, the moving leg, the dynamic stretching leg, closer to your torso. It's 1,002. We have 3 more. All right, 1,002. You can always use a rope. Breathe. So this leg's very active. The stationary leg is active. Awesome, nice. Now we're gonna switch. So we bring the other leg up. I'm gonna go right to full extension, okay? Breathe. Now see that? I was a little bent, so I'm not as mobile as I think. So maybe I'll bend my knee a little and go 1,002. Breathe. 1,002. Now another thing to pay attention to is the angle. Okay, right? I don't want your hip internally rotating as your foot internally rotates. Not on the first one. We do that. But right now what I want is your foot is flat and it's perpendicular to your body. 1,002, 1,002. Breathe. Do it again. Nice. So now that I'm a little more mobile, I can extend my bottom leg. I have 4 more. Breathe. 1,002. And the side, for whatever reason, is a little tight. 1,002. You have 2 more. 1,002. Now send that down, come back up. So, bend the left leg, okay? And I want you to externally rotate your foot. Push it open, and then come all the way back in. So you're like a windshield wiper. The foot's the windshield wiper. And there's a wall in front of you. So your foot is remaining flat, and you internally rotate and you externally rotate. And internally rotate, okay, can you see that? Breathe out, externally rotate. We got 5 more. Breathe. 4. That feels really good. That gets deep in that hip socket. Gets all those little muscles. Just see the head. Femoral head, right? That's acetabulum. See that in the socket, and it's just kind of like wringing out all that stuff. Nice. So now I want you to stay externally rotated, and I want you to come up for that hamstring. Now that's a good groin stretch right there, okay? Watch your angle of your foot. We're only going to do 5 of these angles. You kind of have to be careful when you do these changes, because these are a lot of the parts of our muscles that we normally don't get to. All right, There. Now watch, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to do the same thing. Right? Now you could have a rope. I'm not a gadget user, and I'm not saying that derogatively. I just like to be able to do what I want when I want. All right, so you see that? Okay. Breathe. Now come out. Come up with the right side now. Flex your foot. If it's tight, you can bend this leg, remember. Flex foot. Internally rotate. It's a windshield wiper. Externally rotate. Breathe. In. We're going 5 each way, so this is 3. 3. Right there. So try to keep the knee over the hip. My knee is coming in. It's encroaching over to the left, my right knee. Make your knee stay over your hip. This is a great glute medius. Stretch this external if you can relax and just let it happen. You might have to do this a couple of times just to get used to the movement. The movement's a little interesting. Last one, the bones in my ankle are popping. Okay, so see at this internal rotation, now I'm going to come to extension and then lower it. Breathe. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out. This is good for me as a skier and a mountain biker. This gets all those overused tight muscles in a very short period of time. So now externally rotate the foot. Keep your knee over your hip, remember. All right, it's a little different angle. And I wicked feel that up in my glute medius. Breathe. Nice. Got 2 more. And then 1 more. Awesome, good. Perfect. Come up with both knees. All right. Whew. Just make a circle with your knees to the left. Just because, believe it or not, that's a lot of hip work and a lot of glute work. Now make a circle. So you're drawing a circle on the ceiling with your knees. Envision that. It's kind of hard to do it, but just do that. Nice. It's a good ab thing too. Whew. All right, so now come back to your left side. All right. And I want you to take the left leg either bent or straight and cross it over your torso. But you have to stabilize the bottom leg, the right leg. So you're not rolling that and the inside of your leg comes up. You keep the quad set facing the ceiling, and then you go to where you can rotate over, twist. Now extend the top leg and bend it, and extend and bend. See that? You're keeping the opposite shoulder on the ground too. See my foot? The extended leg is pointing up. Just try that. This is a hell of an IT stretch. Heck of an IT stretch. So 1 more. And of course, if you know me, I like dynamic stretching. For me personally, it works better for mobility. This time just let it drop. And now this time you can let the bottom leg roll open. Come back up just for a sec. Stabilize your leg again. Now let the left leg open and do the same thing. Come and extend. This just works all the different part of your hamstring muscles. You know, your groin is part of the hamstrings. Okay, the IT muscles are part of the hamstrings. These angles just help to stretch them in different ways that we don't normally do. We have 1 more. Nice, good. Come back to the center. Now switch left leg up, left leg out, right leg up. So watch, you're going to drop the right leg as you stabilize the left. If you find that you can't do that, use a wall. Bring your foot up against the wall. Now that right there is as far as I can go on this side. Whew, really tight. So bend. Now each time I should be able to gain. When you push, like really release your glute muscle and the groin, and then come back. Also be gentle with these stretches. They can make you sore, and that's not my goal. But if you haven't stretched the particulars, my brain doesn't want to give me muscle names. I know them. Just my brain doesn't want to work right now. We have 2 more. Breathe. And then 1 more. Let's see if I can't get a little more range right there. Yeah, better. Ultimately, I should be able to go to the ground, just to let you know. Nice. Now go and open. Right, so let your knee, the right knee we're on, left leg stable. Push it up against the wall over here. Rest the right knee against your right arm if you have to. If you can drop it all the way to the ground and maintain the evenness in the pelvis with the pressure on the grind, do that. So breathe. It's 2. That feels really good. If you get like a deep hip ache, this stretch is really good. Breathe. Nice. One more. Awesome. Good. Whew. Come back. Center. Now we're going to just let it drop. And just let this top knee roll up. Get the opposite arm on the ground and the shoulder. You get a great upper body stretch here as well. Breathe in. Breathe out. So staying on this side, let's just do a quad stretch. Okay? So roll over on the side and bring your knees in so that they're in line with your hip. And then the heel is in line with the knee. Okay? You can be on your arm or flat, but I want your head in line with your hip so you're not hooking. I'm good at that. I'm good at hooking. Now lift your top leg for me. It's my right. Reach around and grab the ankle. Your foot is flexed. A lot of the times you see this quad stretch. Football players stand on the sidelines and they pull their heel to their butt. We're not doing that. We're doing Lord of the Dance pose. So we're kicking our foot away as we come around. So this is like a reclined Lord of the Dance. So push your hip forward as you kick your foot back. So it's psoas, it's quads. Activating your QL. Now notice my bottom leg, my heel wants to come up. Don't let it. Make it stay down. All these little cues make a difference. It gets all those intrinsic muscles that we don't get all the time, right? So here, kick as far back as you can. Release the shoulders. Breathe. We're going to do 5 of these. 1, 1,000, 2. Come back. This is 3. Each time you should get bigger and bigger. My arm is straight as I kick back, okay? Extend. Nice. If you have knee problems, back problems, sore glutes, hips, this hamstring quad combo shouldn't really be more than 10 minutes, and it makes such a difference in just how you feel and move and perform. Awesome. One more. Breathe. Here, bring the nose in as close to your knee as you can. Come to full extension with your nose there. Now come back and kick your leg as far back as you can. Come forward, bring it forward, roll the top open, twist. Can never have too many twists. Okay. Nice. Come up, switch around to the other side. So many little things you can do between, but let's just be simple today, okay? So here, this one I'll lay. Now you can use a rope. Actually, if you need a rope video, let me know and I'll do it. If you don't, I'm just gonna go with it. A lot of people like using bands to help the movement. If right here you're stuck, okay, drop the knee down and push your hip. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a very subtle movement there. And then you're almost back bending and arcing. Come in, come out, breathe, come back, hip forward. See, this leg really wants to move. We're not gonna let it today. Breathe, come back, extend. 2 more. 1, 1,000, 2. Nice. And then 1 more. Oh, it feels good. My back snaps sometimes when I do this. All right, here you go. Now bring your nose to your knee. Extend that bottom leg. Woo. Kick it behind. Awesome. Now roll over onto your belly. And just come up with a cobra. Breathe. Go down. Cobra. Nice. Next one, come up a cobra and look left. And then switch and look right. Again, left. You can get as dancey as you want. Hip rolly as you want. Roll that back. Just you're getting that psoas in your hip flexors. Tight hip flexors affect your hamstrings. Awesome. Breathe out. Child pose. Nice. Good. Pop up. And then namaste. Thank you. Hope that helps. Short and sweet. Should make you feel better, move better, look better all day.